hold of her wrist, and my hand closed from tip to tip. I said, you've taken the diet too far, you've got to let it slip. But she's not eating again, she's not eating again, she's not eating again, she's not eating again. I asked her to speak French, and then I needed to translate. I get the feeling she makes the meaning more significant. She was always far too pretty for me to believe in a single word she said. Believe a word she said. At 14, her mother died in a routine operation from allergic reaction to a general anesthetic. Spent the rest of her teens experimenting with prescriptions in a futile attempt to know more than the doctors. She said one day to leave her, sand up to her shoulders, waiting for the tide to drag her to the ocean, to another seashore. This thing hurts like hell, but what did you expect? And all you can hear is the sound of your own heart, and all you can feel is your lungs flood and the blood course. And all I can see, 500 years dead set ahead of me, 500 behind, 1,000 years in perfect symmetry. Fasten on left wrist, right finger through all the southern states on every video games machine. They call her AAA. There were racists on the radio trying to give up smoking. The chat show host, he joked you have to wait for the government program. You talk about your politics, and I wonder if you could be one of them. But you could never kiss a Tory boy without wanting to cut off your tongue again. A good place to look to the future is when you are side at the sea, with the salt up to your ankles and the view at the end of the pier. You may look down at your model's feet and wish that you just float away, but the weather here is overcast and the sea is the same shade of grey. To the landscape before you looks just like the end of the world. To the left side and the right side, either way is a crazy golf course. The sea is a good place to think of the future. But what did you expect? And all you can hear is the sound of your own heart, and all I can feel is the lungs flush and the blood course, and all I can see, 500 years dead set ahead of me, 500 behind, 1,000 years in perfect symmetry, 1,000 years, no getting rid of me, 1,000 years in perfect symmetry.